channel. I am so excited to finally be here filming this. I have been wanting to do YouTube for like 4 years and I'm not even joking. So it's funny to finally be sitting here and putting it into action. It's just awkward, you know, you put a camera in front of you and you're talking and no one's even here, but it's awkward. But I'm so excited to finally be here doing this. Today's video is going to be a pregnancy Q&A. I am currently 21 weeks pregnant, going on 22 in just 3 days, so already through the halfway mark. I've been feeling good, excited. I wanted to make this video as a pregnant diary, like a pregnancy diary really, more so that I can like look back whenever the baby's actually here, and you know, maybe when she's older she could come back and look at these videos. So I wanted to do stuff like that, do like bump updates and stuff like that. So that's why we're here. I did go on Facebook earlier and ask you guys to ask me some questions, anything pregnancy. I got a few. Obviously I'm not gonna have like 1,000 because this thing is new, but thank you to those who did ask me questions. But yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and just like jump into it. And yeah, so let's go ahead and start. Okay, so one of the questions I did get is, what are you expecting going into delivering your baby girl? So for those who don't know, I'm having a girl. We're so excited about girl. At first, we actually found out that we were having a girl at the beginning of this month, but before we were so set on boy. We're like, we're having a boy, like there's no doubt that this is a boy. So whenever me and my husband found out that it was a girl, we were like, no, there's no way. But we're excited about girl. We're finally getting used to the idea and getting used to saying she all the time. So yeah, anyway, the question was, what are you expecting going into delivering your baby girl? So I wouldn't say that I really have expectations. Of course, anything could go sideways in that delivery room. So I don't really want to have high hopes as to what I'm going into. This sounds so dramatic and crazy, but I've always had like a scary feeling. Like I've always had this thought in the back of my mind that when I'm pregnant and I go into labor that I'm gonna die giving birth. And I know it's ugly and it's like, okay, you just went dark real fast, but it's always been a thing. It's probably not even that dramatic, but it's always been in the back of my head. So going into it, I don't expect anything, you know. I'm just hoping and praying for a healthy baby girl, a healthy delivery. I do plan on pushing, you know, natural, but if a C-section does come down to it and it's what I have to do and it's what's best for baby, then so be it, you know. It's gonna have to come anyway. But the only thing that like I always tell myself is like, she has to come out. Like there's nothing else that I could say that keeps me calm. Like she has to come out no matter what. Like I have to push her out. She's coming out eventually. So just chill out. Labor cannot be, you know, that bad, like death bad, obviously. But expectations, I don't say that I have any. Like I said, everything could go change during that time. So I'm just praying for a healthy delivery, healthy baby, and hopefully easy. So I got another girl. She said everything baby. So it kind of like, that's so much to like narrow down to. Everything baby, I mean the whole pregnancy, I guess. I would say that the whole pregnancy has been good. I did find out whenever I was about 6 weeks pregnant. That's a whole other video of how I found out. It's so funny. So if you guys do want me to make that video, just go ahead and comment below. But yeah, everything baby though, like I feel good. My first trimester was not terrible. I had no morning sickness. I wasn't really throwing up. The only thing that kind of threw me off was my back pain, which till this day is super bad. But as far as like morning sickness, like stuff like that, I don't have. I have gained, I want to say 4 pounds. The doctor told me in my last appointment, and I am already 21 weeks. So this entire pregnancy, I've only gained 4 pounds. feels like way more. So I don't know, but I mean, that's pretty good to me. The doctor said that baby is growing perfectly fine. She did measure smaller whenever I was, you know, not as far along. She was measuring smaller. So they just kind of moved my due date up, like 9 days, give or take, but she is on track. Things are going well. But yeah, I mean, there's so much to say as far as like everything baby. Like, I have to have a narrow question because there's so much. So I got another question. What has seemed like the best part of pregnancy? So this one, actually, I can't say that pregnancy is bad. I am grateful and so blessed that my first pregnancy has not been terrible. Like, I've had no morning sickness, no like swollen anything. I mean, it's a breeze. So I would say like the whole thing is like the best. Like, I don't mind it. Right now it's still kind of a shock to me. Like, crap, I'm for real having a kid. But I would say the first trimester I did have headaches. My back pain, of course, like I said just earlier, I've had super, super bad back pain. Right now I'm kind of immune to it. Like, dang it, I have a back pain. Oh well, like, go rest, chill out. I did break out at the beginning. Oh well, my face is finally clearing up. But I wouldn't say that it's terrible. Like, it's not a bad pregnancy. So, but I would say now that this is the best part. Like, I'm not as tired as I was. I'm not breaking out as bad as I was. So yeah, I would say my second trimester is the best part of my pregnancy. I have so much energy. I'm still trying to work out. Before pregnancy, I would say that I lived kind of like an active lifestyle. Like, I would work out at least 4 to 5 times a week. Right now I'm working out 1 to 3, I guess I would say. Some weeks are better than others. Again, some weeks I'm more tired than others. But right now I could use an excuse that I'm pregnant. So the days that aren't, you know, I'm not feeling up to it, then oh well, so be it. I am growing a human, so no one could tell me anything about not working out. But yeah, I feel good. I would say my second trimester now, where I'm at, is the best part of my pregnancy. I go off on tangents on all these questions. I just need to like narrow it down, but I talk so much, so sorry. Okay, another one is, what is something you would tell a first-time mom about pregnancy, and something that surprised you that nobody told you? That's actually a really good question. So something I would tell a first mom about pregnancy is, before going into it, you're so excited and you want your first appointment and you want it like right then and there. Do research on your doctor. A lot of research. Ask around. You know, if your friends always brag about their doctor, maybe take it into consideration that that's maybe, you know, a good doctor. But ask around, do research. I would set up probably meetings to try to get a connection with your doctor, so you're not stuck with someone you don't have a connection with throughout this whole thing. I wouldn't say that me and my husband had like a terrible experience, but going into it, we were so rushed and into picking doctors because I wanted to know what baby looked like and I wanted to get the heartbeat and whatever. So going into it, I wanted to rush everything. I wanted to rush the process of my doctor. So we did kind of jump into it, but we were left not super reassured or like informed on a lot of stuff. And obviously as a first time mom, you worry about everything. You want to know how baby is. You want to know how baby is. You want to be excited. You want your doctor to be excited for you. Like, yay, she's growing. Like, excited, telling you all the information that you don't know. Because obviously I didn't know anything. Like, of course I've been around babies, whatever. But whenever you are actually experiencing it and needing to know what the heck is going on inside your freaking body, like, hello, give me all the information I need. When I ask questions, be informative. And we just didn't have that the first time around. So do research. You will for sure worry a lot. And to answer the second part of the question, that's something that I was never told. That kind of took me by surprise as far as like worrying goes. I till this day I'm like still so worried. Like I'm worried about the smallest things. I don't even sleep really because I worry. And I think it's just like a mom thing at this point. But that's a two-part question. Do your research. Don't really have a lot of expectations because every pregnancy is different. So what I'm going through right now, like me not sick and having energy and this and that might not be yours. So don't have expectations. Do research on a good doctor and just get used to the fact that you're going to worry no matter what the case is. It's going to come with it. So those are all the questions I had. I only had a few, like I said. There's so much more that I could talk about as far as like my cravings go, how I even found out I was pregnant. I'm telling you, that's a whole story itself, and it's ridiculous. So again, if you guys want to know that, comment below, let me know. I also actually in the questions got a request to do a story on how me and my husband met and our love story. So again, if that's another video you want to see, please leave it down below. Sorry if I talked a lot, and there's kind of like an overload of pregnancy, but like I said, there's a lot to it. I'm feeling good. I'm so excited I'm making this video finally. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to those who actually left questions. I appreciate it. But yeah, until the next video, I will see you guys soon.